Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a new makeup release roast video. And this stuff is not necessarily new because it's already been out, but I haven't done one of these videos in like 3 months. It's been a while, but I wanted to definitely do this video. These are so much fun for me to film, and I've had some opinions on some of the new stuff that has come out. So if you want to know what I'm going to talk about and what my thoughts are on those new releases, then just keep watching. I picked a spot that I wanted to start out because I watched my last one, and I think the last thing that I talked about was the Rare Beauty eyeshadow palettes. So that was like before Christmas. So if I had covered everything, like, we would have been here for like an hour. So I don't want to be editing that much because that's just annoying. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the NARS collection called the Claudette collection. It is very, very cute. It is limited edition, unfortunately, but I'm sure this stuff will probably be at Marshall's actually, or TJ Maxx down the line. But I thought the outside packaging was really captivating, and the smaller 6-pan palette is really, really cute. I love that it's got some darker mattes, so I feel like darker skin tones could potentially wear this palette. The gold is dark enough where it could show up. So the eyeshadow palette is something that I am considering getting eventually. Not right now because I'm on a no buy, but I also really want that blush duo. That blush duo is $45, so that is kind of pricey for just 2 items, like in one. So that's a little much, but the packaging is really cute. This collection is very tempting to me, and if I did happen to find it at TJ Maxx or something like that, I would probably consider purchasing it because it is just a really nice collection. So the next collection that I want to talk about is the Colourpop wine only collection. Now I did buy, what did I buy from this collection? I bought something. Oh, I bought the lipstick, which I haven't worn yet, and I don't even know where it is. It's a really deep wine color, and I haven't even worn it yet, so that says something. I wanted it for the holidays, and it came after the holidays, so there was that. I really do like this collection. You guys know that wine and cherry, those are like my favorite colors with the hair I got going on, and my favorite colors in fashion and makeup and everything, and shoes. I just think it's such a pretty color for my skin tone personally, so I really like that. I think they did come out with a wine colored liquid liner, which I do see here. I like to wait until Colourpop goes to Ulta because I find that ordering from Colourpop is not necessarily the easiest, especially since you can't do returns. So I keep that in mind from now on, and that really helps me narrow down what I really truly want from them, and I'm not just ordering stuff at random. So, moving on. Benefit came out with a new Professional Super Setter, which looks kind of cute. I know that my friend, My New Obsessions, her name is Donna, she really, really likes this and raves about it. I know myself, and I know I'm not going to be purchasing that, but it looks really cute, and we're just going to move on because I know I'm not going to purchase that. Juvia's Place has some quads that are already out. I know there's a blue one and like a mauve tone one, I think, which they have a lot of mauve tone things out, which is kind of, I love that color, don't get me wrong, but like, can we branch out just a little bit? So I'm glad that they did a blue palette. However, I do think that there is a pressed glitter in here, so I know that I don't wear glitter at all anymore. So good for Juvia's Place for stepping out. Yeah, here's the like purpley toned one. These are really cute palettes. I'm glad that they're doing smaller collections or smaller numbered eyeshadow palettes. I think that's really a good thing to get going because everybody has a lot of eyeshadow nowadays, and you don't want these big bulky palettes, so I think that's the way to go. Tatcha is coming out with the Dewy Serum, and I did just buy something. What did I buy? I have it right here. Oh, look at that. I did buy the Dewy Skin Cream, which is what they came out with. But yeah, this is what I had actually bought. I tried the Aqua Bomb by Belief Beauty, and I really didn't like it. It was the True Cute Cream one. Oh my god, I can't open it because I just put lotion on. But I am really excited to try this, and it's just like the 0.34 fluid ounce. So I have that, and that's exciting that I bought something that I'm talking about. Clinique is coming out with this Lunar Year, and I know that I will not be purchasing this, but this actually looks really pretty. I like the color, I think, but it does look like it could be a little bit dark. But I'm going to move on because I know I'm not buying that. Bite Beauty is coming out with the mascara, and it actually looks like a little bit like the Hourglass one, because it is kind of hourglassy formed, although the bottom is a little bit wider. So it's more like a cone, but like cone slash hourglass. I don't know, that's very interesting. And I would be interested in trying this mascara. It is like $28. Mascaras are hard for me to like absolutely love. I don't really love any right now this year. I haven't really found like a good one that I love. So I would definitely be interested in trying this, and the packaging is really cute too. Okay, here's another NARS collection that came out. It's the Euphoria collection, and that Euphoria palette looks really pretty, but I did see it swatched by Tara Babes, I think is her name, and I immediately took it off my wish list, even though I really do want to try NARS highlighters one day. I just think this palette was very like lackluster and boring and muted and pastel kind of. And I don't want that. I would want the other NARS palette that I talked about over this one, but I wish that one had the highlighters because I really do want to try them. But yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, like that looks like a really nice everyday palette, but there are a lot of light colors in there, and for me, that's just not something that I would enjoy wearing, so I'm going to be passing on that. So MAC came out with a Lunar New Year collection. So a lot of people are doing, or a lot of brands are doing a lot of stuff with the Lunar New Year. And again, it's like that same golden color for a highlighter as Clinique came out with. And I just, I don't know, that color is not really interesting to me, but it's cool that MAC is coming out with that. e.l.f. Cosmetics is coming out with a lot of cool stuff. I see that they're coming out with Oil Control Pink Powder Mask. I don't even know, it looks like a loose powder. And that looks really cool. e.l.f. is doing like a really good job. I feel like it's a very up-and-coming brand that keeps trying new things, and most of it is good, whereas Makeup Revolution is kind of like, most of it is not good. So I'm glad that e.l.f. is like keeping up with the quality too, because that's really super important. Sorry, my hair is like annoying me. So Buxom Cosmetics is coming out with a White Russian collection. This looks boring, at least the palette does. And what else did they come up with? A highlighter, pass. A lipstick, pass. It's gonna be too light, so for me at least, and for me to wear it on a regular basis, so I am passing. That honestly looked really boring. That looks like something that Tarte would come out with, and I think they actually just did like lately, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with brands, but nope. I'm confused about this Bad Habit skincare brand. You guys know that I have the Bad Habit Inferno palette. I love it, first of all. I'm trying to pan it, so there's that. But I don't know why Bad Habit decided to do skincare or masks. It looks like, I'm not actually sure what all this is. Moisturizer and stuff, but I know I'm not going to be purchasing that. Where's that even, like, where can you get that? Oh, it's on Bad Habit's website, but also you can get it at Ulta right now. So if that's something that's interesting to you, feel free. It seems pretty affordable, like in the $25 to $30 range, which is an average pricing for skincare, I feel. So Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with 3 new quads, a powder it looks like, and more shades of their highlighter drops, I guess. Flawless Filter Shades, which is a soft focus glow primer, which that is like an iconic item in the beauty industry for Charlotte Tilbury, but I know that's something that I would not use. Although I've been quite tempted because literally everybody loves it, but I don't want to spend $44. No, thank you. Okay, Wet n Wild is coming back with some iconic palettes, and I'm really excited. I really do want to try some of them, but right now I'm not buying any makeup. And the one that I would really want to try are those 2 darker ones. They look really cool, the 10 pan palettes. These look so good. Wet n Wild is a brand that I really love, and I don't like that they you know, have that sketchy thing with making their products in China or something to do with China. But they are cruelty free, or maybe they're kind of funny about that too. I've been trying to like stay away from Wet n Wild, even though their stuff looks really good and it's so affordable, and these palettes make me want to try them again. But right now I definitely don't need any more eyeshadow, and it looks like those 5 pans are $3.99 and the 10 pans are only $5.99. You can't beat those prices, and that's something that I have my eye on when I can buy makeup again. Melange is coming out with a radiancy cream. It's a moisturizer. It's supposed to brighten even tone. I don't know how that would happen for my moisturizer, but it has some vitamin C in it, which is really important for skincare. That looks really like something I would enjoy. This Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Oil-Free Gel Cream looks like something I would enjoy. I have normal skin, so I always look for like a gel moisturizer because that's what really works for me, but this looks really nice. And how much are you? $42? That's a little bit high, but not as high as like Peter Thomas Roth, so I would definitely consider buying that. Talk about Peachy Queen, the eyeshadow palette that looks like a Game Boy. This looks so cute. I would get it just for like the memories of having a Game Boy. I had the gray one, like the old school first edition or whatever you want to call it, the big bulky one. Oh my gosh, so many memories of that. And then we went to the Game Boy Color. So this just brings back so many memories of growing up and everything. This is so cute, and it actually, from the swatches, it looks pretty good. I do like the color story because I feel like it kind of matches with that sort of theme. There's nothing like girly about this. It's very much a Game Boy theme, which I appreciate. So I think they did a really good job on that. How much is that palette, by the way? $30. So that is not that bad. Okay, Anastasia is coming out with a highlighter that looks interesting. I can't quite tell what color that is, but I'm excited for other people to like test it out, and I want to hear some feedback on this because I just don't know what this color is, because in the pan it looks stark white, and then when you swatch it, it looks like it has like a yellow tint to it or a golden tint to it. So I would be really curious about that, but right now I don't need a highlighter, so we're not buying that. Okay, so Elia is coming out with a hydrating lip mask. This looks to me like a dupe for the Laneige ones that everybody like is head over heels for. I am one of those people. And this brand is a clean beauty brand, so I'd be really interested in trying that because let's see how much it is. $26. I think that's about the same or a little bit less as the Laneige one. So yeah, this would be something interesting to try. Fenty Beauty is coming out with a powder foundation. I just never really like get on the bandwagon with powder foundations. I'm more of a liquid foundation kind of person, but I can see the appeal because liquid foundation gets really messy when you're applying it, so I don't really want to buy a powder foundation. Maybe if I got it as a gift, that would be better, but yeah, no real interest in it, but I'm glad that Fenty is coming out with something like this. Dior is coming out with a Cushion Skin Forever foundation. Good for Dior, but I'm confused because I know that Cushion foundations I tend to go through really quickly. I do always like the coverage and the finish of them. This looks really beautiful, the component, and I did try the foundation, like the liquid foundation. Unfortunately, it did break me out rather quickly, but it was a beautiful foundation, and I'm really upset that like I can't really wear that luxurious foundation and skincare and stuff like that because it just doesn't do good things for my skin. This looks really, really cute, and that is just so fun. Speaking of Dior Cosmetics, they're coming out with these beautiful eyeshadow palettes. Oh my gosh. The embossing on them is really, really beautiful. They are trios, and it looks like it's not available in the US quite yet. I'm not sure, but it looks really, really beautiful. I would want to see swatches for sure. What are those lip products? Oh, they're blush, I think. No, lip oils. And then what's with the blush? Hold on. Okay, so there's Stick Glow blush, there's lip oils, there's a lot of stuff going on, but the eyeshadow palettes look absolutely gorgeous, and that is something definitely intriguing for sure. I want to just end on e.l.f. Cosmetics. I want to talk about the e.l.f. Cosmetics Mint collection. That is such a cute palette. Like, it's so cool that e.l.f. is like taking these products that have done really well, like the e.l.f. Bite Size palettes, and they're creating even more. And it looks like that's a nice primer to like that cooling primer. That looks really nice, but I'm a little scared of those primers now because I had such a bad experience with the Jelly Pop one. I thought it was going to be hydrating, but it is very sticky and I didn't like it. But I would be interested to see or to try this one out because I am a primer girl. I love trying out new primers. I did happen to find my all-time favorite primer last year, so that was really exciting. It looks like there's a lip plumping gloss that looks kind of silvery, and I'm definitely not buying that, but the eyeshadow palette and the primer are something that I have my eye on. That is it for this new makeup roasting video, episode number 3. Hopefully I can keep these up a little bit more frequently, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!